This is
Addison
News Now, your spot for current events, campus news, and everything in between. Now, live from Tower's basement, it's BNN with our hosts
Addison Dayton.
and
Addison Dayton.
Hello and welcome back to another edition of Addison News Now. I am, of course, Addison Dayton, and we have a busy bunch of news tonight. We will be recapping almost everything about the 2023 Game Awards, from its celebrations to criticisms, winners, losers, live performances, advertisements, time speeches, and more. But first, let's look at some games announced. A big draw of the Games Awards is the announcements of new content and games. This year especially felt like there was a lot of announcements, which we will get more into later, but in the criticism sections. First off, let's look at what is coming out. First off, Sega has announced a new Crazy Taxi game. This will be the first major installment in the main franchise since 2022. The Crazy Taxi games have you pulling crazy stunts as a taxi driver. Who would have guessed? Next, we got the announcement of a Blade game by Arcane, who made things like Dishonored, play as daywalking half-vampire Blade and fight vampires in Paris, essentially just a normal day in France. Now, continuing on, we have the announcements of a new Hideo Kojima game made in collaboration with Jordan Peele called OD. The game will be about who the heck knows it's a Kojima game. It's gonna be really weird. Finally, a free DLC for God of War Ragnarok was announced at Valhalla. This expansion is currently out and takes you through a roguelike journey through Valhalla and your emotions. Well, that was a night of fun and celebration. There were some criticisms leveled at this year's Game Awards, and not without merit. ANN reporter Addison Dayton has the story. Thanks, Addison. Well, this year didn't necessarily introduce new problems. It's definitely showcased some issues with the Game Awards that have been boiling in the background. There were many voices raised about how the runtime of the show was mainly dedicated to advertisements and announcements with little time given to actual awards. Some awards didn't even get a proper announcement, with the host just rap-frying who won on a side stage. Many people have said that the Game Awards should be about celebrating the games that came out and the people that helped make them, instead of dedicating so much time to trying to sell something. There was also the issue of the show rushing winners off stage, with time speeches and prompters asking winners to please wrap up. This was especially insulting in one instance where a team was speaking about a coworker who had passed away and were being rushed off. Hopefully the show will learn from these criticisms and make some changes this year. From ANN, I'm Addison Dayton. Back to you, Addison. Thanks, Addison. Moving on to some fun stuff. The Game Awards had some live music performances from some great artists. One performance was by the Old Gods of Asgard, the alternate identity of Finnish band Poets of the Fall, performing hit song Herald the Darkness from hit game Alan Wake 2. ANN on-site reporter Addison Dayton is there now. Addison, how's it looking? Well, thanks, Addison. As you can see, mass acts of black magic and sorcery are being performed here. The Old Gods are having a great time, and they're joined by Mr. Door, both parts of Alan Wake, and Sam Lake. Let's go! We are having a great, good time. Hopefully we'll be safe and not drowned in fathomless black waves. Back to you, Addison. Looks like a fun, Addison. Have a good time and stay safe. ANN will be right back with awards after this break. Hello and welcome to the award ceremony. I'm your host, Addison Dayton, and I'm just so grateful to be here. Let's dive right into some awards. First off, my condolences, Spider-Man 2, who won nothing this year. It was just a stacked year and he didn't quite match up. Better luck next time. Now, on to some real winners. The winner of Best Action Adventure Game is The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. Wow. Well deserved. Well deserved. Now, moving on. Next to the winner of Best Family Game, Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Wow. I haven't had a chance to play this bad boy yet, but I've heard only good things. Congratulations. Now, onto the main meat of tonight, our final two games, but not our final two awards. Both of these games have won multiple awards in impressive categories. Both are masterpieces in their own right. Winning Best Art Direction, Best Narrative, and Best Game Direction is Alan Wake 2. Wow. A game truly made out of passion and love. This has been a long time coming. Now, final game of the night. Big deal. Big deal. Made real storms this year. True magnum opus of the industry. I don't think we see a game this transformative again for a while, many years. Winning Player's Voice, Best Multiplayer Game, Best Role-Playing Game, Best Community Support, Best Performance via Neil Nuban, and finally, Game of the Year is Baldur's Gate 3. I can't even be surprised. There is no world in which this game did not win. In an industry that is sometimes can feel stuck and reductive, BG3 is a true work of art. When you look at video games and ask, is it art? Baldur's Gate 3 answers yes. Congratulations, well deserved, lots of loves. That's all the awards we will be talking about tonight. A full list is available online. I'll send it back to the desk. That's all the time we have tonight. Stick with us next time for more hard-hitting journalistic content. Good night and good games.